All right. So that I'm just talking about the components of a computer. Let me go back. Let me go to so let's do that foundational part. All right. Okay, so make I use this one. Oh, power supply, step fan, optic drive, yeah, module processor. Okay.
Mo mọ̀ pé desktop ẹ máa kún ni.
Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ scatter síbẹ̀. Yes, Steven somewhere. Okay. Okay, computer essentials. Application too much.
You should man play game no.
Oh man, no can't get time for game again no.
Movies in call. Movies. Movie.
No, movies still there. Àwọn Korean film ṣì wà dédé. So you fit see this picture.
The same.
All right. So now, component of computer is simple. You see, monitor, screen. This is screen where you see. Then the second one, after that one is the so all this one they are hardware components because you can see them.
Okay.
They are hardware. So these are the engineering part. So now the second part, monitor, and you cannot outrun the definition of a computer. It said a computer is an electronic device that can accept data,
process data, and give information.
There you get. So from here, this is it. This component you are seeing here.
Okay.
I will use this one. So let me save this one to component. All right.
Okay.
So you see this one. So I will use this one to explain. So computer is an electronic device that accepts input. Sure you get. So as you press, whenever you type anything on your keyboard, it means the computer is accepting it. So there's one component. That component of the keyboard is passing information into the computer that needs to be processed. Okay. So whenever you type any letter you type, number you want to call, or you snap picture to anything receiving something inside computer, like picture or recording sound, all those things, they are input. Okay. So the next one is processing. So anything that has to do with process, like calculator, arithmetic, saving your picture to your phone memory, sending information from like send picture over Bluetooth from one place to the another. All those things they are inside processing. When anything, so your data processing you're talking about is what you'll be dealing with. This the cutting you'll be dealing with input, processing, output. Because in data processing, we have something called. So as I'm teaching you, I'll be relating it with data analysis and business analysis that you call it. So there's in data analysis or computer analysis or business analysis, there will always be something called source. Source means source means where is the data coming from? So you get where is it coming from? So you were able to detect the inputs you get. The next one is how is the data processed? At the end of the day, did you say were you able to say that we're able to gather data of people that are more than 20 in a class, or people fail a course, 70% people say fail course in university, and the lecturer won't add 2020 marks for people that score above 21.
Okay.
You get one hard 20 marks. Sure you get. So what you are doing there, you are processing.
Okay.
You are processing. Sure you get. So then at the end of the day, output. So after it has been processed, what's the output? Like, how is it displayed? So what you are seeing on display screen is output. Either you see the display on screen, on paper, printed out on paper. You get all these things are output. So Kojuba and law, now like that.
Okay.
So anything you see, no allow they should not use grammar to bamboozle you. It's not more than input, process, and output. It's not beyond that three things. So you get. So for UK now, they get surveillance camera everywhere. So that surveillance camera is the input, is capturing you. So whatever surveillance camera capture, there's one processing rule where it gets your identity, check your identity. Say this guy is supposed to be here, or this is pay tax. Say they pay tax. Processing you. Output is they go just send you message, say, you never pay tax for this or that, or your gas finish and they send you message or things like that. So that's output.
Okay.
So one of the major work is now how is input done, how is processing done, how is output done. That's what we want to learn in computer. So I think that should lead to so that should now lead us here. The component of a computer. Sure you get. So I'll use that to explain. So monitor is for output. Sure you get. For output. Then we have something called the CPU. This black box is the CPU. CPU is the central processing unit. Just those definitions we have from central secondary school. Under there are some things you need to, like system fan. Fan is used to cool processor. Like just like you have your car, you have engine, and you need cooling fan to cool that engine. It's the same thing. So you get. So that's what cooling fan. So if cooling fan is not good, what will happen? System will be doing overheating and it will shut down. So the next one is video card. Video card is what helps you to be able to. There are some graphics normal laptop cannot carry, so you might need extra video card. So laptop of today comes with extra video card. So it helps you to run. So all this one, you don't need them actually. They just enhance your laptop. These are enhanced.
I understand.
So power supply, your power supply. Motherboard. Now motherboard is where is the life of your computer. So get you know those days, your motherboard get issued, your laptop don't die with that. So
you not the motherboard, mi tó bá jẹ́ ní àwọn ambassador. Àwọn Inca.
That's the reason why I intentionally point it out. So motherboard peke o ti ton here. On repair. So get. So those one are not our business. They are not our business. Our business is number one, processor. So processor determine how fast your laptop will be. Just like phone get different. So as latest phones are coming, they are always coming with latest processor. So you see the new Android or iPhone they are bringing out this year, discover is faster than the one of last year. It's because of processor. So get. But just as we are having different engine, VCs, latest VCs, so you get so that you get. So
that's
we
the
have
job of a processor.
Exactly. So laptop and slow, know that possibly it has slow processor. So or load the browser, you know those your laptop then too. Not like that. The laptop they very they're very slow then. And then you got to load the person loading. So you get. So I'm just using for my time, so you get so that you know.
I understand.
So that's processor. So you don't get business with processor. Processor is just if you want to get laptop or at the end of the day when you resume work, it will there's some terminology they use in workplace is like they call something solution. They will say, can your solution work on this laptop? Solution is just like the work the work you are doing. Like maybe your company, they are focusing on websites. So they might ask, can it run on this? So what you need to learn about processor. So we are conversant with it, like Tobango Pentium 3, Pentium 2. Those ones are old. Now what we use is for i7, i5, high something. Sure you get. So those are how to know processors. Now the next one that is most important is hard drive. I think you know hard drive. Hard drive is your memory. Just like memory card, external hard drive, where we store information. Then the most important one is RAM. This one is the most tricky part. RAM. How do I explain? RAM is, they call it random access memory. So this is how RAM is. For example, fellow phone fish explanation. Fellow phone. RAM used to store memory temporarily. It's just like temporarily, yes. For example, if you hold on, I'm trying to look for something to explain it so that it can be relevant. Okay, for example, if you open Notepad on your laptop now and you type some words on your notepad. You type something on your notepad. What happens is it is stored in your RAM. Anything you do on your laptop is stored somewhere. Or let me cite another example. Have you noticed some website whereby when you open that website, the website is large, to load. Then later on, when you came the second time, the website was faster. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I've noticed it many times. Yes.
Or maybe your internet, you loaded Twitter or Facebook, and then your internet went off. Then you came back again to load it. Although it will not, it will load some things that you have seen before. It will not tell you offline yet. Here you get. So now this is what is happening. When you load anything on a computer, you can store some information into your RAM. So when you open a website, for example, now if you open Google Chrome, if you open multiple tabs, it stores those pages into your RAM. So now this is what we mean by so RAM can also slow down your laptop, your phone. So for example, if you open many applications on your phone, many applications on your phone can start to become slow. All those applications are sitting, as you open them, they are sitting on your RAM, on your phone RAM. So what it means is, it might take 100 megabytes for my Facebook to be running. To load to Facebook, even though Facebook application, the total capacity of Facebook might be 1 gig, meaning that 1 gig, you install Facebook as maybe 50 megabytes. For example, if you're installing from Play Store or Apple Store, it will tell you, 50 megabytes is this application. Sure, you get. The moment you install it, it is stored in your what? In your hard drive. That's where the application is sitting. But when you open the application, it controls what is making it to run. The information is loaded, like it fetch your pictures, your friends' pictures, and everything. All those information to run at real time. At real time, is sitting on your RAM. So what it means is, even though Facebook has 50 megabytes, if I open Facebook, everything that is loaded on my Facebook application can be 200 megabytes. Because the picture to load on Twitter, all the pictures showing as you are scrolling, it's sitting on your RAM. It's sitting on the cell. So all those things are not sitting on the hard drive. They are sitting on the RAM.
The RAM. Okay.
Yes. So you'll be meeting these things a lot. So I needed to explain this. You'll be meeting a lot of this. So it's sitting on the RAM.
Okay.
So now, when you now open Twitter, open Facebook, open this one, open that one, open TikTok, open everything. For example, if your RAM is 4 MB, 4 gig now, and you open like 10 applications, and so the more application you open, the more RAM it will be consuming. So it will be slowing down your phone. But what do you notice? The moment you off your phone and restart it, phone will be fast because there's no application loaded at that time.
Okay.
Or on Android, if you are big boy, you know what my iPhone see. So if you are touching Android, you have one option to kill all the apps, go close Google apps down.
Yeah.
Have you seen it before? Like close all the apps, go clear.
Yeah.
Now that thing that you did was to make your phone optimize. Go close, close, go app. Yeah. It will now make your phone faster again. Because everything loaded on your RAM, it will clear it away.
Okay.
It will clear it away. The concept you might begin to understand. Now, for example, your laptop then that you are using, you know that we need to play football on it, PES.
Yes.
And tabatin play, ó dé stage kan tó jẹ́ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa slow. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wípé that PES have now stored some information inside your RAM. Don't sit. So your laptop was 1 gig RAM and the PES is almost consuming like 700 MB. So at a time, PES here ma hang. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó hang ni wípé the resources available at that time is not enough. It's not enough. So, okay, let me explain it like this. RAM is like your heart. Kiloman for high blood pressure. High blood pressure, we too much load is coming to the heart, and the heart cannot contain it. The capacity of the heart, you rotate heart could run that if it's not running effectively, and there's like you are not lifting weight or you are running, all those people that have heart attack when they are doing some activities. So there's much pressure on the heart, and the heart. So whenever your system hang or there's heart attack on the system at that time. So it's just like that. So RAM is used to store information temporarily. Temporarily in the sense that if you off your laptop and on it back, your RAM will be empty. Couldn't need anything. When you begin to load application on it, your RAM will be the one holding it together. Yeah. So if you are running, if you open a game on your phone now, and you minimize it and go and open another app, and you open another app, you begin to notice that phone only might drag. Somehow only man exactly. Now too much pressure is coming on the processor, and the RAM is becoming overburdened. Sure, you get.
Okay.
So that's the concept. So hard drive stores information permanently. RAM stores information temporarily. That's the difference.
Okay.
So get fine. These two concepts you need it entirely everywhere.
So hard drive ni pé téèyàn bá download nǹkan lórí app nsìn, bóyá lórí Play Store, bóyá mo download Facebook app. So hard drive yẹn ló jókòó lé lórí.
Hard drive ló jókòó lé lórí is sitting on. For example, if you download picture now, music on your phone is on the hard drive. Hard drive no go and lock.
Okay.
But when you now utilize an app, for example, when you save an Excel or Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, when you save it, it's on the storage, it's on the hard drive. But the moment you on the PowerPoint app, need to run is sitting on the RAM at that time. It's sitting on the RAM. Sure, you get. So so this little information will go a long way for you.
Okay.
So now you see, so I will now explain this other one that has to do with, and we will go download that file. So let me go back to the other one. This one, I'll still go back to it again. So this guy now, I'll now explain. So what now happened? So CPUs, central processing units, you get. We have input, we have out, and within your CPU, we have your memory. That's the RAM. Memory, RAM, and your hard drive. You get. We have it within the CPU. You get. So now, so what is called the memory unit is the RAM I just explained. Memory unit like your hard drive and your RAM. That's the memory unit. Agbari laptop, that's the brain of it.
Okay.
So there's another one called control. So all these things, they are the bedrock of computer. You must know them. Control units. This is where logic is done. For example, logic. I will explain that logic now. For example, when you need to logic, for example, like I don't know, have you worked on Excel before, Excel sheets?
But I want school by.
All right, one way or the other. So these are Excel sheets. For example, lecturers used to store our information in Excel. Okay, your results are when who are in the Excel sheet. So like I explained before, your professor now said, lecturer now said, you want to get record of people that are that score more than 20. More than 20 and less than 40. Only if they won't pass. Only if I want to less than 20, kò fẹ́ consider one at all. Kò fẹ́ upgrade the mark one. So people that score more than 20 and less than 40, you want to add 20 marks to them or 10 marks. Condition to fi arrive at people that ask more than 20 is under control unit. So you know that thing that is called greater than and less than on your lap that you're seeing on your keyboard. That thing greater than and less than is functioning under the control unit. It's used for conditioning.
Okay.
So you might be hearing of something called artificial intelligence, AI.
Yes,
I know
AI. Everywhere.
So facial recognition, chat GPT, all those stuff that you have been hearing about, those things is inside control unit. On control unit, only that's the where you begin to instruct the computer.
Okay.
If it matches this, if it doesn't match this and that. So that's the, you know, within your brain has logic. You got to make you listen what to allow account here. No sorry eléyìí owó ní tó fún next month. Now the control are waiting control unit. So you get so if you talk, if they program computer, now the control unit they program. To allow the computer do this or that. Now the next one is arithmetic units.
Okay.
Arithmetic unit only mathematical part of the computer. Computer will say 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3. Calculator to be jade. So what makes your computer to be able to do sine, cosine, and tan, square root, plus, minus, equals to? It has an arithmetic component that does that. You get. So all these things, central processing unit, all these things now sit on the motherboard. The motherboard will sit, but we have no business with motherboard right now.
Okay.
It's on the motherboard. So memory, the brain of the computer. RAM and what? The storage. RAM and storage. That's the memory. You get that memory unit. Whatever store unit is memory unit. Control unit is the control point of computer. You can use to instruct the computer to get some conditions. To meet condition, do this. To meet condition, that. Arithmetic is for mathematical operations and the logic unit. In short, that's just the basic background of computer. You need this foundation. So now let me explain the scenario now. For example, when you want to log into Facebook or Twitter afresh, you do something like input your username and password, right?
Yes.
That's input. That's input.
Okay.
Then when you do that, you do what? You punch the button, login. Now, when you punch the login button, it's instructing Twitter or Facebook that when this guy wants to log in with this username and password. So it has your input. So that action you took is on the control unit. So that action, so trigger you to log in is control unit, the one way. So you get.
Okay.
I just need to use this best way. So this information of your username and password will now go to Twitter server. My expense server later. It will go to Twitter and tell Twitter that any username and this password want to log in. Check your information system. Now, in Cotton check is checking Twitter storage.
Okay.
The hard drive of Twitter, where your information are stored. That's where it's checking. It's a check it. Do we have deja vu with this password? To be correct. Okay, one no rebate. It will not return. It will not return something back to your application to allow you to log in. It will return something to allow. It's just like an ID card pass or all those kind of things. It will not say, okay, this guy can log in. If I navigate to the home page.
Okay.
All those things are inside control units.
Okay.
They are inside control units. So what you are seeing on your screen that shows Twitter page and everything is attribute. So everything can be happening at the same time if you pressing an attribute. So as you're seeing attribute to log in and that's the attribute page you get of Twitter. Or that's the attribute. At me, you can see something. You see username and password, enter your username, enter your password. Then you have to just log in or see home page. Attribute wanted to change. Attribute change the home page of Twitter. Because you have been authenticated. Now, when you now on your phone, when you now close Twitter and you open Twitter again, will it ask you username and password?
If I close Twitter,
you can open it again. Will it ask you username and password?
No.
It will not ask you. Now, what does that mean?
It has stored my information.
Where did it store it? You can lose stress.
RAM.
RAM lose stress. You get it. You get RAM. Also, so Twitter. So they now save your information into RAM, so that when you come next time, it will always remember you. It will always remember you. So that's how it works. It always remember you. It writes it into your RAM. Now, if I should uninstall Twitter on your phone and I reinstall it again, it will still have username and password, right? I mean, we pay if I uninstall there. It has wiped off your what? Your information from
my information.
On installation to share. Now, sure you get that part now.
Yeah.
That's what I just wanted to get. So at least this thing will be available for you, so that you can go back on it again. So let's do component of software. But do you know?
Okay.
So those are the foundational parts that will help you. Stop shouting. So let's do software parts. So software is not complicated. All right, and save on. So looking at the software. So software sits on your hard drive, right? Software sits on your hard drive. When you install the software, sits on your hard drive. You get.
Yeah.
But when you are launching it, you are using it. What makes it to be running sit on your RAM, whatever is needed.
So everything that comes to your laptop sits on your hard drive that you install or send in, maybe pictures or videos or everything.
Sit on your hard drive.
But where you are now using those informations, your RAM is working with your RAM.
When it's running, it sits on the RAM.
When it's running.
To get. Yeah, that's it. So now, and don't beat yourself too hard on that. It might not be too clear, but when we begin to do some practical parts, we begin to understand it more better. So software has two parts. We have what is called system software and application software. System software contains of your operating system. Watimagba OS, Apple is an OS, Android is an OS, Windows is an OS, you get. So OS is the layer on the computer. Is a layer that must be on the computer. So that's why when you install a new computer, you might not see any application. Only Microsoft or Aisha install, go to App Store and install. So that thing you are installing is called application programs.
Okay.
It's called So under system software, work well operating system and device drive. Or if I don't know, maybe you have been there when they are installing your computer, they will tell you they need to install the drivers. Install Wi-Fi driver, install keyboard driver, mouse driver, and things like that. Or maybe you put one USB in your laptop. It will tell you installing USB, something like that. So those are devices. Those one rest on the system software. So system software is mainly operating system. Those are the first thing you will see on a computer or a phone or anything. Application software are what we now sit on the software, on the operating system. So what it means is, without an operating system, you can't have Facebook on a phone. You can't have Facebook. You can't run anything. You get. So you must have operating system first. So these things are things you must know. There's something called operating system. Then the things you now install on the operating system are called application programs. It means programs are running on that software. So you get. Yeah. So it's just like operating system is the foundation. Then the building you now build on it are the application program. So one run on, so you get. So operating system is what manages everything, all the program running on your computer. So it can manage array. It can tell you when an application is misbehaving. Only lock an application. Only it can. So it's the manufacturer that has the operating system. Apple is a manufacturer, Windows is a manufacturer, Windows owned by Microsoft. So application programs can be owned by many people. Sure, you get. So only in the application program. So when you hear people, when they say they are programmers, job. When you hear people are programmers, so they are application programmers.
Okay.
So there are people that write application programs, like you write a mobile phone application. So all those things you see me do those days, application.
Okay. Ah,
you get.
I
thank God I do am.
Thank God do.
You see, all the things where I learned for school, then they useless. I just say, I remember our country, it was like, whoa, and mo lọ ṣe 6 years in mechanic ni màá ti dọ̀gá. If not be that, everything where I learned from school, all the work where I get, they know as my certificate. Oh, believe me, mo ṣe gba certificate in here from UNAB.
Really?
Now somebody help me bring am come. I say I no go step that school. That school too stress me. So I never stepped that school since 2014. I said I no go step into that. That certificate I no use them. If I just that's why when you enter any company now, they go just ask you, what can you do for us? That's the first question. So they just assess my skill. Nobody send you for waiting your career. Now maybe later they go just for formality, for HR formality, go just submit your CV or this your certificate.
Your CV.
So this is it. This is components of the software part. Here you get. So we are not. So which laptop are you using, Apple or Windows?
HP.
HP. Okay, that's Windows. Windows.
Windows.
All right.
Windows.
All right. So now this Zoom, just reconnect in the next 4 minutes. So to about to shut down, reconnect back again.
Okay. Can you check in here?
Reconnect. This Zoom, these are the free account of Zoom. You can share it only permanent time in it. Okay. Free Zoom, only 45-minute timeline. So we have almost used 40 minutes now. Okay, 4 minutes. Okay. So to shut down, just reconnect again to the same link.
Okay.
So this is it. So now we now want to go to. You can just go along with me on your laptop too, as we can journey together. You get. So I will now explain the concept, every in and out of a computer to you now. So what we are dealing with is software. All those hardware I just need to use it to explain so that you know what is happening behind the computer. You get. So whatever is running on it. So the core of what our business is software. Because anything that has to do with data, this and that, software. So software is the core. So now we want to deal with hard drive. Your hard drive is what we call the C. Can you go to my computer?
Okay, yes, I lost it. My computer. My computer. My computer.
You feel open any folder, check your left bar. You will see this PC. Just look at my screen. Look at what you see on the left hand side. So go to this PC, something like this one.
Okay, I don't see this PC. Okay. This PC. Okay.
All right. So can you see something called local disk C?
Yeah.
And it has. Can you see the capacity too?
Yeah, 237 gig.
Okay, that's what you have on your. Do you have anything like local disk D?
No.
Okay, partition is not partition. All right, my own partition. You get. So now, on a computer, we have the hard drive. This is your hard drive that I'm talking about. So this is
local disk.
Yeah, you can open it. Okay. So this is where every program, my desktop, all download. Forget all what you are seeing on this screen on this desktop screen. This is my desktop screen. Everything are under this guy. This local disk C. This is everything.
Okay.
So now when you install an operating system comes with local disk. So your operating system is sitting on this local disk. On local partition, all these files, all these things. So this is your local disk. So program files, this is where your application programs are. All the application you install on your computer will be by lower load RS. So when you install something, it's either here on this Tegon program file. So anything you install will always be here. Sure you get. So now let's navigate to your desktop. Go to users. Click on users. Go to users. Local disk C, then you see users. Click on users. Okay, now what do you see? Yeah, what else do you see?
And user.
Okay, user and user. So which means your computer name is user. Your computer name is user. Oh, name computer name you are installing. So go to users. That's your computer. That's what contains all your information. I was just saying, enter user. Click on users.
Yeah, contact, desktop, documents.
Can you see desktop? Go to desktop. Desktop, under desktop, you now see everything on your desktop screen. Below. Everything here. This desktop. So all the icons, to one desktop, all the pictures, to save the desktop screen. Right here. So that's how it is. So it's just like when you go to your phone local storage. iPhone is complicated. You assuming you are using Android. And on what picture you go to the file storage. You click on image or WhatsApp image. As you are navigating, it's the same thing like this. So get. When you are navigating through folders. So I needed to teach you the structure of a computer folder system. So everything is under user. All right, no worries. So file structure, let me just highlight the key thing. File structure is the key thing. File structure show you how you navigate through the file system of through folders and file system of your computer. So what I want to explain now is file extension. Okay, have you heard of something called .jpeg?
Yes.
.png.
Massive photo JPEG.
Exactly. That's what I want to explain. So when you see something like .jpeg, it tells you that this is a picture file. Picture is a file. So can you open Notepad? Just click on your menu and type Notepad and open it. Type open Notepad on your computer.
I've opened one.
Then type Deji.
Okay.
Put the type it. Then let's try and save it. Click on file. Click on file and save.
Okay.
Then
name Deji.
Yes. But save it inside your desktop. Click on desktop and save it there.
Okay.
Should I save it?
We can be save directly. Okay.
Save directly. We will see desktop on the left hand side too. So your file structure are always on the left hand side on your computer, on my computer.
Desktop. Okay.
Just the same way you find how to access your local hard drive, just the same structure. It goes the same way.
Okay, save. Okay. But save it, man.
Save it. Now go to your desktop. It will save.
Okay.
Can you see the file?
But one cancel when I go to the screen. Yeah.
Okay. Now right click.
Okay.
Click on properties. Click on properties. Properties at the bottom.
Okay.
It will bring one tab.
Properties, text document, notepad.
Type of document. .txt. Also, you put text txt file.
.txt, yes.
That is the extension of Notepad.
Okay.
So that is naturally a note. When you write a note, it's stored as .txt. .txt can run on your phone. So assuming you are using Android, your life for iPhone is complicated. Assuming you are using Android now, if you copy this file on your, if you open it, it will open naturally because your phone naturally understands what is called .txt. Everything understands .txt as a text file.
Okay.
Text file, TEXT file. So you need to understand what is called file extension. You'll be doing this so we are going to take this gradually, sure you get, so that we don't press it so much. So this is what we call file extension. So whenever you open anything like PowerPoint extension is called .ppt. When you open Microsoft Word, PPT, PowerPoint. When you open Microsoft Word, it is always but you might not pay attention to it. Microsoft Word is .doc, mini document.
.doc.
So extension is very important because when you begin to deal with data, you must begin to know data type. So when you begin to hear something type of file, it means they want to know what type of file is this. Where it means, data is stored in a file in a particular format. So you need to know in what format is it stored. So you need to know, is it stored as Excel? We have something called CSV. There are many, but you'll be learning along. You'll be learning along. So we are going to give it a break here. So next, we are going to, I think I will take you through Excel to brush your knowledge up in Excel.
Okay.
Then Excel, from there, your knowledge will begin to broaden about data. And that will migrate you faster. Regret. So I think we should be able to have something tomorrow. We can free.
Okay.
But expect, I will let you know. Because so I'll let you know anything from 9. I'll let you know what time we can have something to do from 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's okay. So let's just take it slowly. Let's stop it here. So next time. So I will try and get this file uploaded. But the office in Wednesday in Mali uploaded because it's always large. So I will upload it and share the link with you. Share you guys.
Okay.
So in your free time, you can be going through our YouTube. It may not be clear ones, but you can be broadening your knowledge little by little.
I'll watch it.
And also, you can go to Google, go to YouTube. You can say beginner on computer.
Beginner on data.
No, beginner.
Okay.
You see everything you need. It is on Google. You get. Somebody has done something like that on. If you're beginner on computer, just type YouTube in front. It will give you many YouTube. You see computer basics. So everything you need is on YouTube. So you can be reading, you can be watching on the
Okay.
So let me share this link with you.
Okay.
Share this link with you. So everything you need. Nobody needs to bamboozle you on anything. Anything where you need, it's on Google. So what matters is just the direction of somebody that just needs to give you direction. So the idea now is who can broaden your knowledge, who can help you to know what to do, what to learn, when to learn, what to learn, where to start, so you get. So that's just what you need. Everything you need now, they YouTube, they Google, watch videos over and over again. It will help you to broaden your knowledge and it will help you to move faster. Okay. So let's just have it a break here.
Okay.
All right, take care, bro. So tomorrow we'll meet.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, no.
All right. I will show you their face tomorrow. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, no. Take care.